All right, bring up this story. This is exciting. Look, wait, before you start,
Okay.
the downfall of Hollywood. No, put up the article. It's fine. The downfall of Hollywood is not something I'm happy about. I have many friends that work in various capacities in Hollywood, from post production to production work. When the industry is doing well, a lot of my friends are doing well. And when it's not doing well, we need help. I mean, you saw the story we did last week about the mass exodus from Hollywood. I don't think that's going to stop. But here we go here with Australia.
I mean, I'll only add that, like my friends, sometimes you need to let them hit rock bottom before they're able to turn around.
Look, I had a friend, I won't say their name, used to work on Attack of the Show. Probably one of the best producers there. That this was just a good guy to hang out with, legit nerd. I'm not going to say their name. Who worked for G4, producer, very passionate about nerd stuff. Really hard worker. Was great to work with. Who went to culinary school to pivot in his career because of how bad it is out there, that even an experienced, talented producer cannot get work. So let's take a look at this. Maybe this is good news.
Yeah, so Australia juices Hollywood blockbuster movie incentives. Australia has juiced its tax incentives for foreign, mostly Hollywood movies and television series that shoot locally. The federal government has passed legislation to boost the 16.5% location to 30%. The near doubling of the location offset will apply to local Australian movies, but with a catch. Producers must have a budget of at least 20 million Australian, that's 13.3 million, for production, or 1.5 million, 1 million US per hour for a television series. That means mostly foreign and especially Hollywood productions will benefit from the increased location offset for blockbuster projects as Australia looks to be more competitive with rival international jurisdictions and draw more projects and employment to its shores. This is fantastic news for the industry. The 30% location offset will provide certainty for international productions, supporting a stable pipeline of work for thousands of Australian screen workers and businesses, and triggering investment into new industry capacity and capabilities. Kate Marks, CEO of Ausfilm, in a statement on Thursday.
But this is not good news for people in, LA.
The below the line workers in LA.
Below the line workers, or I gotta say Atlanta, which is where Marvel was shooting a lot of their films, and they may not be going forward. So
So the recent examples have been Anyone But You, starring Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney. The Fall Guy was shot in Australia. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and of course the Mad Max series.
I mean, it'll be good for productions going forward. Let's see if Marvel pounces on this.
Well, Lucasfilm was in Australia for. In fact, I believe that's where the prequels were shot, in Australia.
Yeah. Well, no, the episode 2 and 3 were shot in Australia.
Yeah, so, I know they built a studio. If I'm not.
Yes, they did. Yeah. They did. Even it's so funny. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, was shot in Australia, all on green screen.
That's right.
And it's because George Lucas is not a member of the DGA. He would have to become a member of the DGA in order to shoot in America.
Well, let's also be real that George Lucas was revolutionizing film with the prequels.
Well, true.
Yeah, the first episode was the creation of fully CG characters. The second movie was the first feature film ever shot digitally. And then the third movie, as you say, was all shot on green screen.
By the way,
not even needing a...
Episode 2 used a 2K camera. I used the exact same camera to make my film in 2005, my big fat independent movie. You can get... I just say this because I I've been working on a Blu-ray of it. It's coming out on Blu-ray and digital later this year. I'm so stoked. I got the check disc, and we use the exact same camera. The problem is it's only 2K. So episode 2 is 2K. It's not, you can AI upres it, I guess, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, yep, there you go. All right.
So you're going to re-release my big fat independent film to boost your Rotten Tomato score? Is that the...
Oh, it's low, but I'll say this. The Rotten Tomatoes score for it is more than the look it up right now. Look up my big fat independent movie on Rotten Tomatoes. Look it up. I'll do a quick plug. You can get my DVD. You can use the offer code Star Wars is Dead for 15% off. Go to shop.filmthreat.com.
Okay, it's up.
There you go. But yeah, my big fat will be available. Go ahead, share screen here, Alan.
Whoops. There you go. 23%, but it has a higher audience score.
32% audience score, 23% tomato meter with 13 reviews.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a dumb comedy with fart jokes and toilet humor, and it's coming out on Blu-ray. I'll say this. The Blu-ray is better than the movie. There are so many extras. So it will be out in later. You'll have plenty of notice.